Are you a sad individual living under a Parisian opera house and dropping chandeliers on people's heads, which are fun? Well, you may want to stop because that's a crime and get yourself a podcast. How do you do that? Easy. It's with Anchor. Anchor is a totally free app and website, and you can record from your phone or your computer. You don't need fancy smancy equipment. Seriously, I have recorded podcasts from my bathtub while I was bathing. Anchor is free and super easy to use. Anchor has really simple podcasting tools. You sign up and then you start podcasting. It really is that simple. Within an hour of starting my podcast, I was already distributed on Spotify. Now I'm on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, and Radio Public. So look for the app or the website. The website is anchor.fm, and the app, just go to your friendly local app store and look up Anchor. That's Anchor. Happy podcasting! I would like to talk to you about Supernatural, the show. I am watching season 12 and I am on episode 8, and I took a long break from watching the show after season 11 because, quite frankly, it just made me mad. And here's why. Now, if you've never seen the show, there's going to be some massive spoilers, so if you haven't seen the show, don't listen to this. Watch the show up till like episode 11, or actually up until episode 8 of season 12, and it's going to take a little while, so it's cool. We got time. But the thing that annoyed me was Adam Milligan. Now, Adam Milligan is the half-brother of Sam and Dean Winchester. And he ended up becoming the host for Michael, right? And basically ended up going to hell. And then the show forgot about him for years. And then he was mentioned in the musical episode when the school was putting on the musical, and then they didn't mention him again. And then in season 11, they had to deal with God's sister, and that was taken care of. And Amara offered Dean somebody back, and it was Mary Winchester. Okay, here's my issue with that. It's a very nice, and like, I'm glad that Samantha Smith is on the show. I really like her acting. I think she's fantastic. But Mary was in heaven. So, like, that was really cruel. I mean, Adam was, like, as far as we know, locked in hell with, like, no chance of escaping. I mean, Mary, people would mourn Mary, and it was very sad, but I mean, it was kind of a done thing, and having her back is just kind of like, okay. But, I heard that they were bringing Adam back for the last season, or at least it was like speculation. I was like, well, you know what? If they do that, it would be worth to watch it, because it was just like all this big hullabaloo about the darkness, and then like a British woman who, like, the less said about Tony the better, shoots Sam, and that's it. That's like, and it was like, oh, okay, the men of letters are going to be the big bad. What is going on here? And it just sounds like really fractured and fragmented. That's literally how I felt watching it. It's very confusing and kind of annoying. But I do have to say that I'm really enjoying where they're going with the season, which surprised me because by the end of 11, I was just like, And honestly, I'm one of those people who, when watching the show, like, I kind of wish that they'd ended at season 5. Like, I have to say that if I'd been watching it as it aired, I didn't. I watched it on Netflix, like, years later, so it's like there's a bunch of seasons after it. But, like, if I'd been watching it as it aired and, like, I got to that ending in season 5, I would have been so mad. But I would have accepted it because, like, it's honestly a great ending, and you can kind of fill in your own blanks. I mean, the show has had some really good moments since then, but I do think that it could have ended in it would have been cool at season 5. But anyway, Adam, a really sad, tragic character that they just seem to completely forget about, which is weird because, like, family is supposed to be everything to the Winbros. And granted, they didn't know Adam for that long, but I mean, he was still family. And it's like, nobody seems to care. And that just seems so out of character and just bizarre, and I don't like it. And I really hope that they bring him back and like have an explanation, because seriously, there could have been lines about it. It could have been like, oh hey, we're working on trying to find Adam, and like if they couldn't do it, it could be like, well, we could try that, but it would kill us. And that would be fine, you know? It would be like, I mean, you don't want the main character of the show to die again, you know? So, yeah, those are just some rambly thoughts about Supernatural. Thanks for listening. Bye.